This is a long freaking episode. It's a slow burner, and I feel like I start to pull it back together around the 25-minute mark. In the future, I'm going to try to hold off on making episodes this long, or at least keep them more concise. But yeah, I would say unless you got like a lot of free time, just skip to the 25-minute mark. So before we get into what we got going on this episode, our crafter Komodo recently had inspired creativity, and I'm trying to think of like the best thing we can do with creativity inspiration with their 11 crafting. They made a excellent shield only. That's kind of lame. I thought it'd at least be like masterwork because it's 2 quality levels higher, but this shield is a part of the new classical expansion mod, and we made it out of black insect chitin, which I think is a good material for it, and it protects the neck, torso, arms, legs, and hands. We're gonna hope our luck gets a little bit better as we sent 3 people out to the sealed vaults. We don't have a whole lot of time to explore this. We got a raid coming to our main base in 1 day, so I'm gonna try to get in, get out, and that shouldn't be much of a problem because Agarista can hack everything instantly. Let's have her not get hit though. Don't know why my mouse was not working properly there, but it's all right. And the ancients are attacking us. Hopefully we can just not have these things blow up on us. If they do blow up, hopefully they won't do too much damage. Okay, cool, they didn't blow up. I'm not sure like the best way to deal with those turrets. Probably from range, I would guess, but I was seeing people back at base with like bad moods, so I had to manage them for a second. But yeah, let's hack this door. Then we got an ancient in this room. Do we want to directly do a confrontation with them? Area revealed. We have no access to the doors, so actually, yeah, we do. We want to engage them immediately. Hack this door. Just they went in that room. They're trying to get to us, but we're kind of playing ring around the rosy type of deal. Hack this door as well. Okay, whatever. Let's just try to get out of line of sight a little bit. That's what I was afraid of. Ship landed. Okay, don't care about that right now. And this person, we can check their powers. They have fireball and they're dead. Okay, whatever. We just want to get in, get out. Like, I have to micro the base, and then I also gotta just kind of explore this as quick as I can. Got some armor in here, which is good. We'll take all that. And then as for what we got in the Gene-Tailoring pod room, is this the same layout as our base that we're currently using? It does kind of suck though, because we're not getting any new Gene-Tailoring pod parts. We got maybe like a couple things that we can use, but for the most part, it's just duplicate stuff that we don't really need. So the only thing that was really going to help us is this dialyzer, which lowers fail chance by 5%, I believe. The simulation drives lower it by 1% each. And then the super nanite injector pumps lower the time required for an operation. I'm thinking that's about all we're going to grab because the next vault is really close. Let's grab the meals as well. The vault we just explored was here, and the new one's over here. So let's just go hack that. So we made it to the next vault, and this is not a great layout. There's an ancient point defense turret right near the entrance. I'm surprised we didn't actually hit that as we were walking in. We don't have any long range weapons aside from this longbow. Maybe bow at it a little bit. Actually is doing some damage, 5% per hit, and it's 41% chance to hit, so we might as well just dump all this ammo. We're getting low on ammo too. Let's just go. We have like 8 hours, I think, till we're getting raided. And bada bing, bada boom. Herculean, lead the charge with your shield belt on. Holy hell. Boom. There we go, baby. Oh, there's the hits. Mangled scar. That's not from the turret though. That's from a boom-up leg kick to the eye. No, not like this. That took a while to blow up, thankfully. I don't know the best way to go about that thing. Like, Herculean could have easily got shredded there pretty good. But yeah, let's open up this room. Agarista is not in a good mood. She could smoke some smoke leaf when in doubt. She's high on smoke leaf already, so actually that's not going to do anything. Let's just get you guys in here and let's just start going to town on them. Because meanwhile, back at base, we have 5 hours till we're getting raided. So yeah, we don't have a whole lot of time to deal with this. Okay, let's just go. Ares Fireball, get ready to charge this person and take them out. I don't know what powers they have, but looks like we're good to go on that. They're freaking tanky. And alrighty, we control the base. Time to explore fast. There's a turret in this room, I'm almost certain, from what I remember about this layout. So I'm not sure how we want to go about that. Like, Herculean, even though they're injured, just charge. Everyone's in a bad mood, by the way. Yikes. So just charge that. And then just don't freak out and then just start exploring the room. And I gotta kind of micro back at base, so this is gonna start getting a little bit awkward. We got some hermetic crates that we need to open. Let's open those. Open the hermetic crates, hack this one. We got masterwork. Holy hell, that is some fat freaking loot. I think I explored one of these before and did not. Oh my lord, Architect Kitty Masterwork. I think I explored the same exact layout and did not open the crates, and I missed out on some fat freaking loot by the looks of it. And actually, now I think about it, let's just let people just do whatever. Don't eat without table though. We can eat in a nice room. Eat in the table. Claim this, then eat in the table. Eat in a nice room. There you go. That was all done in pretty perfect time because meanwhile back at base, wave 19 is actually going to be here momentarily. We need to summon this person in. Moral android, just you are too slow, man. Just summon you inside. And yeah, we need to get everyone inside, actually, because the raid's literally here now. Good lord. That was like perfect timing on everything. I now want to look over the Rebians and see like which one's the best. Okay, so Iron Smasher, you're getting in here first. You are Mercury's Blessing Ninja. That's a pretty good combo, I would say. I'm not sure if it's a ninja class or if it's just a melee trait, but everyone come inside. And then, yeah, we need to start summoning people into their prisoner cages because this person, yeah, it's this person. These Rebians are really good fighters. They scale really well. Blink out of there. I didn't mean to blink onto the statue, but that works out. Black got hit, but not that bad. Alrighty, no one go in that room. Let's start looking at more stats. Oh, there goes the Boomalope. It is not dead though, because it's immortal. If its body does burn up though, it will be dead. Let's see if we can summon this girl in here before she does hit too many traps. Do keep in mind with the summon ability, if they're on top of another person, you can summon the wrong person by accident. Blink out. Oh, we got tagged really good there. No permanent injuries though. Yeah, so this girl is going to beat on the wall for a while, as is Iron Smasher. But the rest of these guys are currently cooking up in our furnace here. Wait, the Boomalope is... Okay, phew. I completely forgot about the Boomalope. We need to summon that in here. Alright, Black, go back to bed. Oh, here come the reinforcements. So I looked over a good amount of those Rebians. Like, I thought I looked over most of them, but I might have missed a few. I'm not really sure. Let's see out of these guys though if there's anyone that's amazing. I'm being pretty picky here because we're running out of prisoner cells. Reaper class is really good, but that's about all they got going for themselves. And we got a combat supplier. From the Sacrilege Hunters, we're not actually at war with every faction now because I installed that mod to make map travel easier. Before I get into what exactly it does, this person's good but low pain tolerance. Increases incoming damage, I don't think I want that. Moral Guide's being burned by superheated air. Yep, that's what we need. Summon Moral Guide out of there. I don't know why they're allowed to go in there. Okay, my zoning is a little bit off. Disallow that, and then we're good. So there's a lot going on right now. I'm trying to trade with this trading caravan, and they have a Persona Laser Shotgun Masterwork. Painless and Kill Thirst. It requires Spacer Special, so actually never mind on that. Let's just buy... Oh, the guy left. Great. Holy hell. Oh, and we got Pawn Join. Let's take that. These guys are bleeding and I'm not sure how much time they've left. I'm not sure how much time it took me. No immediate danger. 5 hours, okay. I think we have everything under control. So there's a few things we need to go over. We got a psychic ship part that we need to destroy with laser eyes. We are in range for summon. As long as Black does not move. So we can laser eyes like right here. Then get ready to summon laser eyes. Back in base. Cool. After destroying their beloved psychic droner, the mechs are now going to charge our base, but we can do some good damage to them before they even get here. We take out the pikemen as well. No, whatever, it is just 4 mechs, and I'm using the new mech mod by the Vanilla Expanded team. It's a really in-depth mod. It has a lot of cool stuff, most of which we'll probably never see because, you know, my runs never last. But like with some of these guys, they'll drop their weapons and like they added some new weapons. This Zealot's a new mech, and then this guy up here, the Ranger's new mech. I think he will drop his charge lance, unlike normal Lancers where they just die with it. Destroyed that thing. Let's kill this thing as well. We should get a charge lance out of this. Or maybe not. Maybe that's someone else that drops their weapon. Yeah, we could take this dude out, or just let him just beat on the walls for a little while, I guess. Rather not take some free damage. We got experiment failed, brain death on our immortal. I'm not sure the ramifications of that. You can check that out momentarily once I get done with this thing. So we killed this mech, and it turns out that it's immortal. There's a really low chance that any creature can be immortal, including mechs. I'm not sure what we can do with this. If we kill it, it can improve somebody's immortality. Like this guy, and he's the dude that just got the operation fail on. He's got a chemical burn scar on his brain now, so he's pretty much screwed. I don't know if there's a way to fix that. Immortality used to heal all injuries and like regrow body parts, I thought, but I guess now you need a higher tier of immortality. So I don't know if this guy's going to be useful. Here's his stats. He doesn't have any crazy traits. And we did a few operations on him just because he was immortal, and we got lowered aiming time and range cooldown and another resurrection. So maybe if we kill him, he'll regrow his body parts. Although it says the majority of his wounds will remain. So I don't know. I thought it'd be cool to have 2 resurrects on this dude, like have him be immortal and have resurrect and like see what would happen, but I don't know if there's any point. I was trying to do an operation to remove this weakness, but there was a really high chance of failure and it did fail. I don't know what we're going to do with the guy. We're just going to let him maybe regenerate, or maybe maybe we'll kill him with somebody else that has immortality if we get another immortal, and then we'll boost their immortality level with him. One of the dudes who joined us, Vulture, is not that good. Brawler lowers his melee cooldown. I don't know what mod makes this the case. If anyone knows, then let me know. He could make for a good fighter though if he gets some good fighter operations done on him, so we're gonna do this. 26% chance of failure. If he dies from it though, we don't really care. The next person who joined us, who we're gonna name Vulcan's Fire because she has the Vulcan's Fire god trait, which increased her construction speed by quite a bit. She doesn't have that much construction, but she's still gonna be really good at repairing walls, and that's probably gonna be her main purpose. And barrel arms actually increase her global work speed a little bit as well. And she's kind, so she can brighten people's days. We probably won't toss her in the gene-tailoring pod just because she's too useful. I'm still not sure about Barbo though. They are a gambler class, which is kind of like Twisted Fate in League of Legends. Every so often you can draw a card and you get one of 3 types of cards, and that determines which abilities you can use. This one actually can give an ally stealth and remove some stuff. The only problem with this class is, again, it requires a lot of micro. You have to constantly be drawing cards and you got to know it really well. It's one of those classes that'd be cool to start out with, but at this stage I don't know if we're really going to worry too much about it. Also, apparently it's been 5 days since I installed the Caravan Adventures mod, and they want to give us a free item and they're going to become allies with us. In a normal run this would happen on day 5, but since I installed the mod I guess 5 days ago, they're going to give us a shield belt and we're allied with them. So we're allied now with one faction, which it is what it is. I'm on the fence about it, but it is pretty much required if you want to do night travel on the map, because the other mod for that does not work anymore. But yeah, they sent us a bulk goods trader, and I'm not seeing anything that we really want too badly. Could take the cloth, I guess. We have a quest to make some clothing. So we got 3 hours till our next raid, and it's a fat one. It's a boss wave. 3,200 threat points is a lot of threat points. There's a few things I've been wanting to go over, but I've been kind of just getting preoccupied with different things. And the Masterwork shield this time, very nice. Good job, Komodo. They had another mental breakdown, and this thing has 118% protection, and it's got an enchant, more insulation, and sharp armor though. That is the really good one. I had Black put the shield on, and yeah, the raid's here. Holy cow, they're attacking through drop pods. It's good that Laser Eyes was not out here. I was gonna send her out to try to intercept the raiders maybe. And the reinforcements are actually dropping in before they get here, which is oh no. No. They're gonna try to grenade their way in. No, that's lame. We can laser eyes them, I guess, but no, I don't want that. I don't know why that type of raid even exists, where you have to like go out and kill them, or they're killing each other with their grenades. They haven't actually done any damage to our walls. They just damaged the mountain, which is annoying though. But at least they've given up on the vault walls. We haven't claimed these, so maybe that's why they're not trying to damage them. We're gonna have Black blink outside, and then we're gonna summon Laser Eyes out here. And why does wave 20 say it's only by 9 dudes? The reinforcements are the ones that are the ones we have to kill, I guess, for the wave. It's really like kind of bugged out. But yeah, Laser Eyes, just come over here and Laser Eyes, I guess. We're gonna get hit a little bit, but Laser Eyes. Oh god, we're not in line of sight. I'm getting grenade at. Laser Eyes. There we go. And Black, summon her in. We actually can't yet. She's got a lot of armor on, so I'm not too worried about her. And we can summon her in now. What an annoying group of raiders though. These raiders aren't really doing anything. I'm not sure what's up with that, but we're just gonna keep shadow striking them till they run, I guess. Kill this one as well. He's a caster. I actually don't know if any of them are good, but they're not any type of cool race, so I don't even know what's worth. There's a few people in our main maze area, and we're gonna try to mess with them a little bit. What the heck is that guy doing? What is your major issue? What is Herculean doing? I don't think that's a caster, but whatever. Herculean is not getting hit. And there they go. That's the raid, I guess. Mass heal, heals all wounds on all pawns under player control. Does that mean like scars and stuff? If that's the case, then that's epic. We're gonna try it because the other rewards aren't that great. If it heals scars, that'd be amazing. He's no longer capable of walking, so I think that's our immortal guy that got healed. No, it's actually not the case. Black's toe is still destroyed, and like Repair Bot still has their asthma, and Vulcan's Fire actually has a bad back. I didn't realize that, but I think all the scars got healed. And this dude, Echidna, had no legs, but his legs regrew, but oh, his brain scar actually went away. That's cool. So we can keep operating on him. But yeah, we're gonna have Laser Eyes come out here and try to laser these dudes, but we're gonna have to summon her in really fast. Laser Eyes. And nice running, perfect. Summon. We're out of there. I don't know what happened with these guys. Like, they just gave up randomly. That was really weird, but I'm not complaining. That was a stupid raid. We used that cloth to make not quite 13 head bags, but we made quite a few. And then we had some other materials to finish off the rest. And they just need to be of normal plus quality. As for the reward, this infinite chem reactor will slowly generate chem fuel over time. We have like 2,500 chem fuel though, and I would rather take the small vanometric power cells. For the quest, they actually sent us a trader with a ton of nice implants. I feel like we should probably just buy them all. Or I'd like to, but we actually don't have any silver and we have nothing they want. The exoskeleton armor is pretty cool. It increases HP of, I think, the torso, and then gives some built-in armor. If we could afford just like 1 or 2 things, we sell them a bunch of medicine. And actually, if we get a better trader out here, Moral Guide is way better trade prices. If we sell them like 140 medicine, that's gonna be enough for 2 exoskeleton armors. The berserker chip's really cool as well though. It increases melee stats by quite a bit. Let's grab 2 of those and then exoskeleton armor. And then we'll fulfill the trade offer, give them 13 head bags. And bada bing, bada boom. Got our vanometric power cells. That was a really good quest. So we got yet another failed operation on this dude Vulture. He's pretty much screwed, I think. And he's not that great, so it's not really a huge loss. I don't know the best way to dispatch of him. Maybe we'll save him until we get a fat raid. We could reform our ID Legion to make it so we can dispatch of people better, and maybe we can get development points for doing that. I'm kind of preoccupied right now, so I'll look through these and see if there's anything that we can use to help us out. Meanwhile, the next person we're going to do an operation on is Cleaning Bot, who is a bandolier, which has lower aiming time, but other than that, he's not like irreplaceable or anything. We do some more add-ons this time. That's going to increase the chance and lower the time required. It's down to 2 days now for an operation. The main thing I'm preoccupied with is we got a raid coming in 6 hours. Plus we made it to this vault and I don't know where the entrance is. It's in the mountain somewhere. I'm thinking like maybe we should go down here and try to dig into here. If we do dig this out, we should reveal some stuff back here because you can see it's like not connected. And there we go. The area was revealed. We can see the entrance now. I can't really worry about this too much because the raid is here at our main base. So we'll let these guys just chill. I don't want to hit our walls too much, but boom. Yeah, it did some good damage to our vault wall. 2,000, wow. In the future, probably just stay away from, oh crap, they have reinforcements. Oh, they're gonna prepare for wildland attack so we can laser them. That's gonna get most of them, I think. Okay, those guys are running. We don't really need a random pawn join though. It's gonna be somebody that we don't probably need. It's worthless if they suck. Let's just take the fuel drop. Meanwhile, at the vault, we're about to break in and I hope we don't get shot at by turrets right here because there's no way to gain cover. Like, these are vault walls. So we're just gonna have to hack the door and then... Okay, wait, this girl is down. Malnutrition. Not even to malnutrition, she has paralysis. Bionic construction arm, that would be really good for our builder. And as for their powers, this one sucks. And then she's got the hacking one, which we don't care about. We already have a master hacker. And then she needs a wheelchair. It would be good if we could yoink that arm out of her. Like, her traits aren't that good, so we don't really care about, you know, saving her or whatever. We don't really have anyone with good medical here, so maybe we have to drag her back to base. Got some armor in here. Oh, we got an ancient workshop. I'm surprised we have not seen one of these yet. Got a marine helmet in here too, which is good. We're lacking on helmets. And yeah, there's some power things that we have to kind of move around to get access to the base. What's in here, by the way? A bunch of turrets. We could actually take these back to our base. Mortal androids being burned. Meanwhile, we got some kind of disastrous situations going on back at our base. We need to open up this door. This is still indoors. Yeah, it is. Crap. This is not good. This wall for some reason got destroyed and all our wood is burning, which is not ideal. Are we outdoors now? Yeah, we are. Okay, cool. So we should be able to put the fire out. But yeah, back at this base, we're going to continue hacking it. Power room in here. Don't really care too much about that. Well, actually, you know, I do care about that. We need to grab the battery, move it over here. A bunch of meals in here, which we'll take. We've not been needing to make our own food for a long time now. There's another door over here. Let's see what's in these rooms. Bunch of meals and a lot of gene tailoring pod stuff. We actually need this genome stabilizer. You can use 2 of them and it lowers fail chance by 10%. That's massive. To help us carry more stuff back to our base, there's 2 alpacas on this map. We tamed the first one and Herculean does have 13 animals now. She was one of the people that got the 5 skill up boost. And so we're gonna let her try to tame both the alpacas, which are really easy to tame. And she tamed both of them. We won't even know the chance. And yeah, with the help of the alpaca, we're able to grab pretty much everything that we need. There's a bunch of extra steel and plasteel here too. 600 steel, 150 plasteel. Oh, let's grab this beer as well. 75 beer, just chilling. Then I grabbed the gene tailoring pod parts, the ones that we needed, the gene tailoring pod and the genome stabilizer. One of our colonists has an inspiration that's going to expire in 4 hours, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be quick enough to do this, but if we choose the meme Transcendent, which is going to cost 15 of our development points. And then I got to do some other stuff like change magic to approve of magic. Let's change mood to high spirits. That's like a +5 moodlet for everyone. Colonists won't get any mood effects for losing their colonists. Okay, that's good. Population any, we can change it to large. And since we have so many people, it's like a +10 moodlet for everyone. It's huge. And then also we want to add the role of Void Seeker, which is going to cost, I don't know how many points. Remove the required clothing. That's free to do. And then add some rituals that we can do. One that we can do right now. Oh, we got the operation. They have double hunger rate. That's fine. We have plenty of meals. His ability is really good. This person is good at combat, so let's take that. Double hunger rate, it's completely fine. But yeah, we reformed our ID Legion to some nice stuff. Repair Bot, for example, has 13 bonus moodlet for high population. And Starret's inspiration only lasts for 1 more hour, so I don't think we're gonna have time to do the ritual. Vulture's dead. And I don't even know why they died from malnutrition. They weren't even that hungry because of their other issues. I think that was the problem. They had flu and then the brain scar, I think, combined with the malnutrition killed them. We need to make someone that role that is going to be in a good mood all the time because it does raise expectations by 2 levels. So it's like a -12 mood basically. Laser Eyes maybe? She literally does nothing around the base. She's completely useless because she refused to do any work. And she gains some abilities, Mana Storm and Elemental Defenders. And Elemental Defender is actually pretty useful. You can only do it once every 6 days though. So we probably only want to do it on like the harder raids, and this next one does not look that difficult. I think it's tribal. So we buried the dude who died in probably not the best place. I don't know if anything bad happens if like his grave gets destroyed. I'm not sure there's like a cooldown on this, but we can do this ritual for anyone that dies as a part of our ID Legion. It looks like it was a good one. We get +5 mood for 6 days and 2 development points. Another ritual we can now do with our Void Seeker is basically make someone magically gifted, and it says there's a 100% chance this working. We're gonna do it on Belladoris because she's not really a good fighter. She's gonna be more of a support, and mages usually have supportive abilities. It looks like it was successful. Everyone gets +3 mood. All mages regenerate 50 mana, which I don't think anyone was low on mana. But yeah, she's now magically gifted, and every so often you'll get an event where somebody that's magically gifted can turn into a class, and we can now complete that quest. But yeah, we got the raid coming in 0.9 hours, and look at the moodlets that we're getting. Good funeral, good mood, masterful conversion, successful gifting ritual. Things are looking way up for our mood. So we were on the verge of having mental break on a lot of people recently, because yeah, like Laser Eyes has supreme expectations, although she's our magical person. And you know, we're sending her out here. I don't know if this is like too risky. We can summon her inside, like if they come from a bad side. If they come from like, yeah, they're coming from here. Black summon. Oh god, it's lagging. Get the Laser Eyes off. Summon. Nice, got her in. Did she get casted on at all? They were bowing at her as she was getting summoned back in. But yeah, she killed 25 with that Laser Eyes explosion. And yeah, I gave her like some of our best stuff, like the excellent Chitin Shield. I could even give her the Masterwork one just because she's pretty irreplaceable at this point. And it's not like this raid would have been that difficult. It's just a tribal raid, and they're gonna just kill themselves on traps, and the Boomlope's gonna do its work. Oh, and we're getting traded on actually by the Sacrilege Hunters. Oh, and the raid is fleeing, by the way, so we don't have to worry about that. They have a lot of spacer ammo. I would like any spacer ammo I can get. We can sell them the steel. We can always get more steel from more other vaults. We really don't need 600 survival meals. We have plenty back at base, and we can go for another vault. Oh, and they have some bison that can help us carry stuff. These are pack animals. They can carry quite a bit, and it's a male and a female. Can the cows carry stuff too? They are pack animals actually, and they can carry even more than the bison. Oh, and we got our reward. 3 crypto gear for sure. We got a crypto heavy crossbow, which is a long range crossbow. We also got a crypto heavy armor that gives 130% protection and can slow bleeding, so it's really useful for people that are going to be in the thick of it. And a crypto helmet as well, which can also slow bleeding, and it gives 121% protection. So yeah, really good reward there. Some super cool stuff. This is kind of awkward. I forget what Barbo's stats were. If she's good at melee though, this martial artist skill is really good. Always dodge, never miss. She is going to be blind though, but I guess that won't matter because she'll still always hit her attacks. Or if she's not so good in combat, we can give her the ability to heal, which will heal all of somebody's wounds. She does become deaf though. We got to take the heal, I think. I don't remember what her skills were. The heal is just safer. And it turns out that was actually the right play. She does not like to do melee, and she was the gambler. So wave 23 is a bullet sponge raid. Health of enemies is doubled, and we would like to capture some of these guys because I'm pretty sure they're going to keep that bonus. Oh, they are spawning in next to this ship part. I'm not sure if they're going to wake it up. Looks like they don't care about it too much. Let's wake it up and see what happens. There's a lot of these guys, so... Oh my god. Just get out, get out, get out. He's going to teleport back in a second. Holy hell. I didn't realize they were that high tier. Maybe I should have been more careful about that one. I'm gonna quickly start going through these guys and try to find somebody that's really good. Haruka actually has Artemis's Blessing and Ares' Wrath. It's insanely rare that you'll ever see someone with 2 god traits. That was a half dragon as well, so they're gonna be insanely tanky. Oh, we need, there we go. He's all alone. Let's get him in here. And blink out. Blink out, blink out. Blink out. Holy hell, he got stun locked there kind of, but he's okay. That was really not clean. So we teleported the dragon into this room and it set its bedroll on fire, and then it actually ended up going down a heat stroke. I think they have higher heat tolerance, but that was kind of a whole thing, and we are now ready to capture these other 2 guys. I think we're just going to capture 2 of them. I'm going to start using Veil of Shadows first because this actually gives you 10 seconds of invisibility. And then we're going to summon CB, I think it is. Yeah, it's this guy. Summon that person in here and then blink out. Okay, cool. Now we'll head down to this room. Okay, so the other person we're going to summon in is Sophia. She's a Railbreaker class, and I waited for Veil of Shadows just because I could summon her in. We didn't want her to like one-shot black or anything. He's now in Viz while he summons her, and then he can just blink out and bada bing, bada boom. So we just captured 2 really good people that have double HP on their body parts, and I think that should stick with them even after this raid. They've given up and they're leaving already, huh? So we clear out 2 vaults. The first one had a disconnected mega turret outside that we were able to uninstall and grab. Plus I think it was 4 mini turrets inside and an ancient that has paralysis, but she's got some interesting traits. We might try an operation on her later to remove the paralysis. We also explored this vault, which again did not have the Gene-Tailoring pod part, but did have this Reaper ancient inside, and Reaper is actually a pretty cool class. Plus he's got Iron Fist as well, which increases melee DPS. So wave 24 is going to be here momentarily, and it's by mechs. I'm not sure if they're going to fight this mech cluster. We got the reward delay. Nice wave, we'll take that, even though the crypto gears is really good. Another one was good too, I think. I need to micro this, so I don't have a whole lot of time to we need to go like that. We need to blink inside. Blink. Oh my goodness. No permanent damage done. And it looks like this mech hive, which is its own faction. This has nothing to do with the new vanilla expanded faction. And yeah, I feel kind of not good about how I just used black there. That was not safe. I had to actually go out though because the mech high shield was intercepting his ability to shadow strike. I guess shadow strike is considered an aerial projectile, so I had to actually go out there and get inside the shield. I could have done that better though. I just didn't have a whole lot of time to set that whole thing up. But yeah, we got 10 days till next wave, which is really good. I mainly just want to get the final Gene-Tailoring pod part of this episode. That's all I care about. Then we can finally start doing operations on some of our really good people, like the Revian leader ended up joining us, plus 2 of the Revians. Baby Artemis is also really good. And I don't want to operate on these people until I know that there's no chance of failure. But it looks like the mech cluster is going to win this. It was a, I think, 5k threat point mech cluster, which we're getting because our wealth is 560k. And do keep in mind, we're only playing with 100% threat scale. In previous runs, I was doing this with 500% threat scale, and this mech cluster would have been 5 times this size. But even with just 100% threat scale, the mech cluster is still outscaling the waves right now. And as our wealth grows, it may keep staying that way. Alrighty, this wave was completely wiped out, and these mechs are now charging our base. So we're gonna have to do some fighting here. So wave 25 is here, and unfortunately with that extra time that we got, I did not find the piece to the vault. And these guys are dropping in, which I didn't really want. I wanted some extra time to kind of look over their stats. Harbinger is pretty good, I think. We just actually made Bellador's a Harbinger class. It can cast things through walls, which is really useful. But Dragonians in general are just very good. They have 3 times more HP on their body parts. I'm just looking over these guys' stats and admiring the robots that have the dresses on. Very cute, if you ask me. What I like about Geeman is not only is she a perfectionist, which we don't have a perfectionist crafter. Our crafter is only Tortured Artist. It'd be nice to get a perfectionist and Tortured Artist crafter, but that's just the dream that probably will never come true. She's a dunce, which lowers her learning rate though, so it's going to take her forever to learn. Art is the only passion she has, unfortunately. No passions for crafting, but she can shoot, so I think we'll always take a Deadshot Dragonian. I think there's one more Deadshot Dragonian as well that I would like to yoink. No, good try though. But yeah, we got 3 prisoner cells ready to go. That's one thing I did for this raid that I haven't done in previous raids. Don't mind Tellus on the ground, by the way. He's immortal and we're waiting to kill him to increase our immortal's immortality level. But our immortal currently has no arms, so he cannot kill anyone. Need to find an arm for him. Okay, we also got Kangas Shinimi, who is a dead shot as well. And she's a fast learner, so she will max out her shooting very fast. So we'll yoink her in prisoner cell number 2. And you ready to blink out of there? Bellador's got the magical inspiration events where we were able to turn her into a harbinger. But it does have this ability Infuriate. This girl has a rocket launcher. I'm not sure if she's going to use it on her friends. But yeah, she's not rampaging and she's going to beat people down with the rocket launcher, I guess. I could have picked someone better if I knew she wasn't going to use it. When people go berserk, they usually don't use ranged weapons, I think, so I should have probably done that. Before I forget, I should definitely capture Angelic, or that she decides to run. We'll take another Harbinger. That's 2 people we can make berserk through walls. So we captured the Harbinger and a few other Dragonians, and as this one was setting her cell on fire, I noticed I could not see her HP, and that was either due to this random modifier wave, or it was an error we were getting with Mechanoid Foundry, which would pop up every time I was trying to look at their HP. It turns out I actually did not need to remove that mod, I just need to reload the game. And we can now see their HP, 240 on this Dragonian, which means that this random modifier wave is a double HP wave, and Dragonians already have 3 times the HP of a normal person. Each one of these things is essentially a mini raid boss, and like this girl Pharrell is physically adept, Iron Fist, and Blitz, all melee traits. I would go over her, but she's gonna bleed out 9 hours, and I need to get as many of these guys as we can. We'll go over them later, but yeah, we're just gonna start yoinking people in. Anyone really that is anyone basically can join us. We still got a bunch of these guys wandering around outside. Birch down here is knocked out, and she's a crack shot, which lowers her aiming time. Nearsighted does lower shooting accuracy by a very small amount, so we don't even really care about that. She only has 5 hours left, so we'll summon her inside, and hopefully these guys will just keep beating on our walls and we'll get more time to capture as many as we can. Like, even if they're not that good as far as their traits, they're mini raid bosses. There's 4 Dragonians out here that we kind of want to save. Like, Erica has 0.5 hours left though. None of these guys are really that good, although Sturgis actually is pretty good. She only has 2 hours left. I really like to save her, but we're getting blocked here by Poppy. I'm gonna try to Veil his Shadows, and then we have to rest and first aid. Rest. And then first aid. First aid. Can you do it? You saved? Wow, nice. That was clutch. Okay, get out of there. That was really clutch. This girl's got 13 hours left, and she's actually not bad. So I think we did a pretty good job of capturing as many Dragonians as we could. I would have probably captured more had I known that they were double HP on their body parts. I would have just captured like any of them that I could pretty much, but we got Geeman in this cell who's currently got malnutrition, 45%. Goodman is also going down to malnutrition. This bleed apparently is not affecting her really at all. And then we got a bunch of Dragonians in this cell over here, and there's only one that really has a bad infection. This girl has major infection, 77%, but her immunity is 83, and she was losing to the infection. Now she's gonna be beating it because she's in this room. She's in a nice bed, and yeah, the rest of these guys don't have infections except for this person does have an infection, but she's beating it really hard. I guess we tended it pretty early. She must have recently got that infection, but yeah, we're gonna have a freaking beastly lineup here that we can hopefully do some good experiments on once we get that last Gene-Tailoring plot part. So it looks like the final Dragonian went down, and pretty much the only option here to choose is weaken next wave. We don't really care about poor weapons drop and mirror impact, so yeah, let's take the good reward. And next wave, despite only being half the power, is gonna be a 2,800 point raid, and they have natural armor increased by 50%, so I think it was pretty good that we got that reward. We're now beginning the process of trying to convert these Dragonians, and it's going to be very difficult. With their ID Legion, their global certainty loss factor is 40%, and since this girl had pretty much full certainty in her ID Legion, I decided just to try to do a conversion ritual on her. We're about to see if that was effective. It was actually effective conversion ritual. So we got a little hiccup in our journey to collect every Gene-Tailoring pod part. This sealed vault was pretty well sealed in this cave, and I don't think there was any way we could have dug it out. And I even tried making a separate save and going into dev mode and seeing if I could figure out any way that it was possible to get in here, but no, it just was not seeming like it was possible. Thankfully, we were able to just reform caravan and grab everything and leave, but now we don't know the location of any vaults. In other news, we're getting raided in 7 seconds, and I want to clear out some of these mechs. Let's just go like right there and then summon you inside. Comes the raid. She got hit really good actually, but we gave her the Masterwork shield belt and it did 100 damage to that shield belt. And yeah, the mechs are now going to charge us because we destroyed their ship part, but the raid is going for them. Skaven are really trash. Like, they have less HP in their body parts, 10% less I think. Normal torsos have 40 compared to the Dragonians that have like 200. I don't even think we're going to worry about it. We're just going to let them duke it out with these mechs. And yeah, this is the new mech thing with the laser, whatever the heck that is, where it chains nearby enemies, where we'll chain to multiple units. I'm not sure if they're actually doing friendly fire with that, but okay, it looks like the Skaven are actually fleeing. That was fast. I thought they were going to do more than that. We can next wave, probably take that. Yeah, we'll take the weekend next wave for sure. There is an ancient complex that's pretty close to our base that is a part of this quest, which gives us, I think this is a revered artifact for ID Legion, and I think people would be happy if we got this. To get over here, it's actually going to take a while because it's now winter time. Grassland tile takes 3 movements because it's snowed in, which I think is 3 times the normal movements. The dirt road is 1.5. So map movement is going to take 3 times as long, and I think we're just going to keep the caravan at our base for now until the winter's over, or we could just head over there. I guess it's not that far. There is things that people can do around base though, like we can grow anima grass, and we just had Black link with this anima tree. We've been growing grass just with people that aren't doing anything. I've been having them grow anima grass, and we grew 20. And since we had 10 people witness that ceremony, we actually grew 8 grass back. And Black does now have a level 1 Psylink, and he has mystical guiding lights, which can increase the caravan speed on the map. That is probably about as perfect of an ability as we could have gotten, although we can't send Black out. Unless we just want to send him out on a mini mission after wave 27. Could do that. Since we have so many people, I decided that it was fine just to send out a few on a caravan just to explore some stuff like this faction defense, which is going to expire in 23 hours. It looks like this is maybe not something we want to be a part of. This is not, yeah, we want to get the heck out of here. They're leaving. Yeah, okay, get out. Everyone out. Yeah, no. Meanwhile, back at base, wave 27 is here, and it's 50% the normal combat power. They're coming in from kind of not ideal side, I guess you could say. And there is actually a way in, which I did not necessarily want that to be the case. I wanted some time to look over these guys, but I guess we're not going to get that. They're not anything special anyways, so it doesn't really matter too much. This girl, Kate V, has a Persona Gauss rifle that's bound to her, and she's actually not that bad. She's a perfectionist artist though. We need a perfectionist crafter. I think if we kill her, then that Persona weapon will become unbound to her. We'll be able to bind it to Black. Pretty sure she drops it, and yeah, it's not bound anymore, so we can jack that, and it's a really good weapon actually. Oh, we're getting shot at by this dude. Let's go invis. No, we don't have the stamina for it. And okay, these guys are running. 10 tamed arrow fleet and 5 colossal arrow fleet. I mean, it's the excellent reward. These other 2 are normal. Boomlope one actually might be dead because I heard it go boom, and I think they actually full killed our Boomlope, which is kind of sad. Meanwhile on the map, our caravan makes it to the ancient complex, and we can explore this. We'll see. Ooh, we got a Hermit Crate. Let's open that baby up. And there's just some new tromine. I do remember getting a really cool weapon from those Hermetic Crates in one of these places. Oh, and we got some dudes. No powers on these guys. Let's just actually bait them outside, or they can just burn the place up. That works too. Okay, let's just brute force our way in here. Screw it. Just shotgun them. We got infestation in here. Giant insects are tunneling towards us. Open up this Hermetic Crate. Oh, we got a masterwork. Okay, let's check this out later. It's a masterwork laser pistol. I think it's got to be really good. It's going to be using some like high tier ammo though, but I guess. Keep going. Where the insects spawn. Oh, we got some mechs in here. Mechanoids will wake up in 3 hours. This place is actually pretty crazy. Oh, and the insects are on fire. But yeah, hopefully we can open this crate without waking up the mechs. Looks like we were able to. Oh, the mechs woke up for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe we hit them on the way out. Oh, this place is kind of lit though. If I had to give like my opinion on the matter. Good lord. This insects and mechs, a bunch of freaking fat loot. Like what the heck? It's kind of weird. I'm not really sure what to think about it, to be honest. Ancients too, or like super soldiers or whatever the heck they were. They were like the crappy super soldiers, I think. The comms console here, huh? We can hack a supply satellite. I know you can do that really fast. Hack that to drop the supplies. For hacking the comms console, we got some pretty crap supplies, but throughout the complex, there's 4 terminals that we hacked, which leads to this quest chain. And this requires us to send out 13 people, which we can do maybe after next wave. Also, here's the laser pistol stats, which we can try out once we get some spacer explosive ammo. We might even have some back at base. To do the gene-tailoring pod operations on some of our better people, like the dragons, I want to get a priest first, because we now have the tech to craft the priest ultimate scroll resurrection. So in the next episode, we'll keep an eye out for priest raid